I'm Debra. Had a life-changing event happen in 2015. He was diagnosed with cancer in 2015. I just fall on my knees. I'm like, we had to go to chemo, radiation. He did 5 days a week for 9 weeks of radiation. 1 day a week for 9 weeks of chemo. The radiation had done so much damage to his throat. So they had to go in and take part of the tumor out and rebuild his throat. After the biopsy, he still had a voice. He still could speak. And that's been the hardest part, knowing that he came out of it with his voice, but the radiation just destroyed his throat. That's really why he's had to go through so many surgeries, because they've had to rebuild it. The first surgery was 10 hours. They taken muscle out of his leg, his right leg, and rebuilt him a throat and an airway. My mother had the same diagnosis. She didn't have near the trouble issues that Andy had, but I had to take care of my mother when she had her voice box taken out. And so this is like, why God? Why do I have to do this again with someone I love? I'm still trying to understand that. I still don't really understand why.
Hello, everybody. Grandpa loves you, Kevin. It was really hard to know now.
It's been very tough. I have to be his voice. He would get frustrated. I would get frustrated. This comes with such great depression and frustration.
I was angry at God. I was angry at myself. I was angry at the whole situation. I was angry at everything.
I get angry a lot. I don't really even know why. Maybe because I should be able to understand, because, you know, I am a Christian. I've loved Jesus for a long, long time. And I think that I should have more comprehension about it to be able to handle it better. But I still don't. Andy will fall in great depression sometimes. And he'll just start crying. And it's because he's just overwhelmed. I just get a little stressed sometimes. You know, he was in retail management for 30 years, and then bam, this happened, and it's like, he's like, what am I gonna do? You know, how am I gonna make a living? How are we gonna live? How am I ever gonna do anything?
It was painful physically. It was painful mentally. It was painful all the way around.
The toll that it takes on your life, it can, if you let it just suck the life out of you. Andy, being the man, you know, it's just a total punch. It's really been tough.
It's hard because
Here's a way that has helped us try to get peace and get closer to God. I think serving Him helps us attain peace and to keep that peace. Andy loves to work in the church. I love to work in the church too. I want to serve the Lord in the Lord's house. I want to help build the church. I hug everybody. I'm going to go say hi, welcome them. So I think that's probably what we do best is hug people. My encouragement to anyone that is struggling with anger or frustration or just not understanding what they're really going through is I go in the garage and turn Christian music on and I just pray. I sing a lot. I'm not a singer, but I give it what I got. But that always lifts me up. And to pray for other people. I find that praying for other people and their needs lifts me up and encourages me. It brings me to a different place of joy and happiness. That's what really gets us both through. Wake up in the morning, just raise your hands and just thank God for this day. Thank you for our healing. I just thank God every day. That's what we've stood on. You can do all things through Jesus Christ.